Once a season, the fourth and final major becomes the focus and takes centre stage on the Duckhook circuit, a major that has featured 4 different courses since its inception. CCJ in 2017, Bryanston in 2016, Blair Athol in 2015 and the Eye of Africa in 2014. This season, the top 28 players from the Thursday and Sunday leagues came together for the final time to take on the magnificent Steyn City.
There was a poll on Facebook who was going to win today's Summer Cup, and you came up favourite. Why do you think the players think that?
Gee, Maz, I think it's, I've played good golf overall over the whole year. At a stage my handicap was +1, so, I think it's the medal format. I enjoy playing medal.
Classic winner, Thursday League winner, would a major seal a good season for you?
Definitely. It's been a very good year for me. Obviously, first ever win on the Duckhook was the classic, and then obviously Houghton a few months ago. So it would be the icing on the cake for me just to bag a major in the same year as well.
Oh, it would be fantastic to win a first major. I've played in quite a few already. I think this is probably the 8th or so major I've qualified for. First time qualified as a winner of a league event. Unfortunately, the handicap is a bit penalised due to that, so winning it, I'm really going to have to shoot the lights out today.
Oh, enjoying it. It's I think my 4th Duckhook golf event, my first major. I'm looking forward to it. Never played Steyn City, so yeah, I think it's an amazing course. Let's enjoy it. I think it's all staying calm, getting into the rhythm, just getting the ball strike on. That's all.
I've got my Triton D, Triton driver, some Wilson Staff irons, woods, and then my wedges are Vokey SM7s. Definitely my 8 iron from 150 in. Love that iron, and my wedges, I'm really starting to hit them fantastically now. Going to get me out of those tight spots today. Going to go well.
Take us through your practice before we get started.
My practice? Well, at the moment, trying to get my swing warmed up. Other than that, just try to get the ball forward in the air. To be able to go to the green anyway. Yeah, that'll be the plan. Try to keep it in play.
With the incentive of teeing it up at one of South Africa's newest and most prestigious courses, hard work and dedication over the past 3 months of qualifying from August to October brought the elite in-form players to this moment, with the only thing left to do, polish off their final preparations to get themselves into the right frame of mind to compete for the 2018 Summer Cup. 4 past major champions as well as 2017 league champions enjoyed automatic exemption into the field, while 6 league winners from the past 6 events also booked their place in the tournament for their achievements. Joining them, 9 major debutants who had earned the most individual Stableford points from their respective league matches over the last 3 months. The Thursday League qualifiers included defending champion Nico Roots, who added his first major title to his resume at CCJ's Woodmead course in 2017. Booking their place were first-time league winners Donnie Geldenhuys and Tim Pierman, with Mark Borrachero earning the most individual Stableford points on 107. As for the Sunday League 2017 player of the season, Frikkie Barnard was eager to win his first major. August winner at Pretoria Golf Club Dana Perumal, September champion at Swartkorps Christo Ellis, and Johannes Greylen, who received the final automatic entry with his win at Rand Park, also featured. And so, to the first T-West sponsors, Titleist provided the top 28 insight on the ball specs, giving each player the option to play with a perfect ball to enjoy on course. As per tradition, the players would tee off from lowest to highest points earned, with the informed players Gelden Hayes, Jacques and Borrogero, as well as Ellis, having the opportunity to complete the major lineup. Starting off this year's Summer Cup was Johannes Kreyling, with partners 2018 players champion Dean Sherman, Tim Pierman and debutant Willem Wolbers.
There we go.
First major, looking forward to it?
Yes, definitely. Steyn City, good day. Weather's nice. Hopefully it will go well.
The second tee of time belonged to exempt 2017 Player of the Season Frikkie Barnard. Quinton Matherall, who was also making his first major start alongside Davy van der Merwe and Graham Walker.
You've played all the qualifying matches together. You landed up in the same 4-ball together. You looking forward to it today?
Very much so. I think this is a beautiful course, and yeah, this is something special on the Duckhook calendar.
Davy?
Yeah, definitely. It's a once in a blue moon opportunity to play on this course, especially in the condition that it's at the moment. Looking forward, yeah.
Onto the 4-ball, which featured the latest major winner, Pierre Grobelaar, who claimed the 2018 Open Tournament at Ibotsi. Sunday League newcomers Martinus Becker qualifying on 92 points, Eric Hoos on 91 points and Ryan Jensen featuring for a second consecutive year.
It's taken me a year to qualify. The last one was this one last year. But yeah, it's been a bit of a rough year, but yeah, I've finally made it and I'm looking forward to today.
Steyn City of all of them?
Steyn City of all of them, never been here. So far, it looks amazing. So yeah, if I hit some high scores on some holes, it's just taking advantage of them looking at the course.
With the anticipation building, the fourth group prepared to tee off on the par 72 Parklands layout. Off first, Duckhook regular Ruben Swart, hoping to find his form. Cornel Erasmus from the Sunday League, as well as Thursday League qualifier Jason Dedekind and Andrew Smith.
It was a tough road getting here. Playing from quite a low handicap, I've made my 50 pointers and so on, so I've made it. And yeah, looking forward to this beautiful run of golf here at this beautiful Steyn City. So yeah, hope I can match good golf with a beautiful course.
Very happy to be at Steyn City today. With the quality of golfers that are here today, it's going to be a fantastic achievement for anybody to shoot below their handicap. I reckon if you go level par with your handicap, you've got a chance here.
Yeah.
I believe the course is quite wide open, but having said that, it's always the pressure of medal. It's added a few shots to your score. So if you can shoot level par, I think you've got a decent chance.
Andrew, you had to play the last Sunday League at Bushville to get in. You achieved your goal. Are you happy to be here? What's the plan today?
Truth be told, Nico made me play in the Sunday leagues because I hadn't qualified through the Thursdays, because I'm playing so cock at the moment. But I managed to qualify toward the end. I had tough competition. You were after me in the background for a spot. So I'm really privileged to be here. Can't wait to play and just hope I don't mess it up.
It's a legal tackle, we're not flat.
4-ball number 5 included Kailami winner Darian Fourie, debutant from the Thursday League Jamie Sherry, defending champion Nico Ritz and Sunday League leader Richard Stewart.
You didn't even warm up.
No,
Is this
not today. I'll do that.
Yep, super excited. First major, first time I played this course. I've had a good weekend so far with the rugby, and I haven't been punched yet, so it's coming. So I just want to make it out of here alive, really. I'm not worried about the golf.
I actually went and watched the video clip of last year when you interviewed André Kotze, who was the defending champ, and he said his golf is not good at the moment, he's here to enjoy it. I will repeat that. Golf is not great at the moment, I'm here to enjoy it.
Game plan?
Game plan? I don't know. The Springboks should have... We're talking about golf still? Okay. I read what our teaching pro said. He said keep it in the fairways. The rough is a little bit sticky, and he says big greens keep it 5 meters to the good side. So let's see, with not playing great golf, if that will work.
Yeah, this would definitely be a good one to win. A selected little field to play against with all the top guys for the last 3 months that have been playing, with some of the guys that have won some majors before. So yeah, it's a good field to play against, good field to beat as well. Just got to keep the consistent golf going and hopefully just push through and get the double bogeys and the triple bogeys off the scorecard.
How do you feel if you win this one?
Yeah, very good. It will put me in a good place for the rest of the season. Kind of give me bragging rights with the 2 months to go.
And so to the penultimate four-ball of two-time major winner Jason Ivins, Pretoria Golf Club winner Dana Perumal, Thursday League qualifier Etienne Pinar on 100 points, and Wayne Jensen making his 10th major appearance.
This is my 10th major that I've managed to qualify for. And if I'm not mistaken, I was fortunate enough to win my second one. So this is, I think it's a good thing for the majors that I'm coming through. And yeah, let's see how we go through with today. Let's see if I can add my second one.
To the final foursome of current player of the season leader, Dani Geldenhuys, Carl Jacques, qualifying on 106 points, informed Christo Ehlers, and Mark Borragero.
Hit a bit of a purple patch. I think I made 115 points with a win at Swartkop, second at Bushwiller against Mr. Greiling. So yeah, really looking forward to today and think I can squeeze a victory here today.
What would a major victory mean to you?
Oh, it's massive. It's the one I've been chasing. I've got Sunday wins, Thursday wins, but this is the big one. I need this one.
I'm excited. I've been playing quite well. I think I got 107 points leading into here, so for a change, coming with a bit of momentum, hopefully.
On the Duckhook Tour, the added challenge of majors is the medal format, and players trying to avoid the big numbers. With all 28 players on course, we join the action after 3 holes, where Dani Geldenhuys, Jason Ivins, Darian Fourie and Johannes Greiling share the lead on -1. 6 players still on even par, 1 shot behind, while the second half of the field looked to move up from their slow starts after 3 holes.
We join the on-course action with Johannes Greiling on the par 5 6, after making a double bogey to drop a shot on the par 5 4th. An 8 on Dean Sherman's opening hole, but fought back to +1 after pars on the 2nd, 3rd and 5th hole. At the par 3 5th, Quinton Matherell lining up a par attempt. After a 9 on the par 4 2nd, Quinton fought back on the 3rd and 4th with 3-point pars to move up to +1. Staying on the 5th, Graham Walker with a 2-meter putt for par. Solid start, cutting 4 consecutive 2-pointers. A miss here though, earns him a bogey, but still 2 points on his handicap. We're now onto the par 4 4th, and Nico Roots finding himself with a tricky chip. Not the best start. Bogey on the 1st and double bogey on the par 4 3rd. In the greenside bunker, Jamie Sherry. He hasn't gotten off to the best starts, but would pop this putt in for a 6 to drop to +4. To the tee box in the par 3 5th, Martinez Becker on even par. Tee shot from Pierre Grobler, pushing it just to the right, but would get it done for a 2-point bogey to stay at +1. A rough start for Ryan Jensen, finding the water on the previous par 4 4th, to leave him at +5 after 4 holes. How's it going?
Take it. Not so great. Better to get onto the green, that's a problem. Putting's not a problem, but getting onto the green is the problem today. I can't stay dry.
Moving back to the 4th hole, Richard Stewart with a birdie putt to move into the red numbers. Just short, but the 3rd par in a row.
I'll take it.
How's it going?
Going well, yeah.
got a bogey on the first hole, but I've been passing since, so all good.
To this point, a solid start for Dorian Fourie, one of a handful of players under par, but this double bogey taking him back to even.
6 there, Maz. Yeah, after I dropped one in the water, not a bad recovery. I'll take that.
Quickly moving to the par 3 fifth, we find Dana Perimal putting for bogey. Just slipping out, that would be a double bogey to drop 2 shots to +4. Just off the fairway on the par 4 fourth with Christo Ellis's approach. A triple bogey 7 on the opening hole, undoubtedly not the start he was looking for. A birdie par start for Dani Geldenhuys, putting him on 1 under after 3 holes, and this is approach to the 4th.
That's okay. Birdie putt.
On the green.
The long par 5-6 seeing a couple of big numbers, including Jamie Sherry, who is looking for his first tee shot. Unfortunately, he would not find the ball and play his provisional, and would end up carding a 10. Back to the par 4 fourth with Mark Borragero for his birdie putt to follow up on his birdie on the par 5 third. A good effort, and a par to move to -1.
Good hole for me. I was worried about it pre-game, so I'll take it and run.
Donnie next to putt for birdie after his approach, playing off a 2 handicap. This wouldn't go in, but another par to stay at -1. Skipping ahead to the downhill par 4 stroke 18th 7 hole. The easiest hole on the course, we have Jason Dierikant, who's reached this point at +2. Playing partner Andrew Smith also on +2 with already 3 double bogeys on his card.
Cut! I don't know where that went. Is it? No, I'll take it.
Ruben Swart also on +2, looking to make a comeback after 2 consecutive 1-pointers on the par 5 third and the par 4 fourth. Let's rejoin the 4-ball that started the Summer Cup, now on the par 3 ninth. Johannes Greyling needing a good chip here to set up a par chance. He would miss this par, but stay on +4. For birdie, Tim Pearman, a tricky, quick downhill putt. He would make par to gain him a shot to move to +2. The one and only Dean Sherman with a putt to make at least a point, but drop back to +2.
Okay. 24.
Yeah, it's windy today, so we are struggling a bit with the wind. But it's a beautiful golf course. We're having a good time.
The wind doesn't bother me. I'm from P. It's just my golf swing that bothers me at the moment. I'm still having a good time.
We move to the par 4 8th. We join Eric Goos with his par putt attempt to move to +1. So close, but no damage done, staying at +2. Ricky Barnard on the par 3 ninth tee box after a triple bogey on the 8th, dropping him from +1 to +3. And now back to the 8th green and a par for Martinez Becker to get back a shot to +1. Next to tee off on the 9th, Davy van der Merwe. A solid round up till now, and a par resulting in a score of even par at the halfway mark and in position to contend on the back 9.
I think I'm in +3. A few difficult holes. Hopefully it gets better.
Yeah.
It gets easier.
Par 3 over the water coming up.
Is it? Fantastic.
The featured group has now reached the par 4 7th green. Christo Ellis here with a putt for par to stay at +1. Carl Jarks next to putt, his bogey also dropping him a shot. And for the 6th par in a row, Donnie staying at -1 in a tie for the lead. Co-leader Etienne Pinard is on the 9th tee box, 5 pars up until now, and I'm sure very happy with his round so far. Playing partner Wayne Jensen not playing the golf he would have liked to up until this point, but a par here keeping him at +4.
With dancing.
Let's go back to the 8th where Andrew Smith has his putt for a bogey to stay at +2. Good putt, Mr. Smith. And Jason for a par to stay at +4 for his round. Par, they're going to make up for anything.
4-4-3, so clawing my way back into it.
Etienne Pinard found a bit of trouble after his tee shot on the 9th. Now this for a par to stay at -1. Good weighted putt, but a bogey going to drop him back to even par.
So at the halfway stage of the 2018 Summer Cup, Richard Stewart leads the way with a one-shot lead on 2 under over Donnie Geldenhuys. 5 players right on their heels and will be looking to catch them on the back 9. Tied for 9th, Ruben Swart will also need to make a move on the back 9 if he wants to put himself in contention. It has become a custom that scoring at the 4th major of the season is a challenge, and this year is sure to be no different, especially with the wind picking up over the Fourways area in Gauteng. We go back to the action to see how it will all unfold in the quest to crown a new Summer Cup champion.
Straight back to the action with leader Richard Stewart on the par 4 11th with his approach from the middle of the fairway. On the green, setting up a birdie putt. Out at the front of the field, Dean Sherman has reached the par 4 15th with a putt for birdie. Clawing back from +2, carding birdie and 4 points on the par 5 10th, 3-point pars on the 12th and 14th, and now his birdie to take him into the lead on 3 under. Good, how's it going?
That blind squirrel finds a nut every now and again, dude. Better back now. 1 under the back, about 74 over in front.
Actually made you look good for double bogey.
To join Dean for the lead, Richard with his birdie putt on the 11th. That's a par, keeping him at 2 under with 7 holes to play. Back to the leader on the par 5 16th. Looks like his drive has gone to the right. Yep, that's going to be out of bounds, and this is going to result in a double bogey 7 to drop back to 1 under. The back 9 is starting to sink its teeth in as Richard now hopes to remain at 1 under after dropping a shot on the par 3 12th. To the stroke 1, par 4 18th, where we find Frikkie Barnard on the tee at +4.
Frikkie, tough day.
Yeah, maybe 2 or 3 holes, but yeah, it was a lekker day actually. Very nice course.
Enjoyed it.
Very much. Football was fun. I was probably the joker here to say yes, but yeah, it was fun.
Quickly back to the par 3 15th to see if Richard can secure a point and drop only 1 shot. Yes, good putt, but now to even par for the tournament. Double par with 1 to play, in contention, and then
the 17th hit me. Standing on the tee box. Frikkie mentioned the leaderboard to me. Thank you, Frikkie. And also mentioned the fact that I hadn't been drawing it at all today, so I aimed down the left-hand side and I snap hooked it out of bounds. Second one also in the trees. Eventually made an 8 on the hole. Missed a short putt as well. And all of a sudden from level to +4, and there goes the day.
An amazing comeback from Ruben Swart to get his score from +2 to even par. A 3-hole stretch starting with par and 3 points on the par 3 14th and par 4 15th, and a birdie on the par 5 16th. Now having to punch out in the hope to limit the damage and make an all-important bogey. 2 holes to go, tied for the lead. How's the feelings going?
Bit nervous, but I'll take it as it comes.
Good.
Just enjoy it. What will be will be.
2 pars. Back to the 17th tee, also on even par, needing a good finish. That drive is going to go to the left-hand side trees and will surely cost him a shot. Coming down to the wire, Ruben has managed to set up a par putt on the 17th to stay at even. Oh, so close, but that's going to cost him a shot and he's going to fall back to +1.
Take the 5.
With the 18th left to play and any one of 4 players in contention, all within a chance to take victory, it's going to be Ruben Swart to be the first player teeing off. Unfortunately, Ruben needing to chip out sideways back into the fairway. But not all is lost, as Richard has gone even further into the bushes and is looking likely not to find this ball.
Yes,
Talk
sir.
us through it from your point of view.
What? I want to play off, sir.
You want to play off?
Yes, sir.
It's going to be a 3-man playoff at this point.
Yes.
But let's quickly go back to Ruben's 3rd shot approach. Chip it in.
Chip it in. We'll get a 5 and hope for somebody to mess
Just
up.
make sure of the 5.
Yeah, well.
The pressure is surely on now. Richard needing to play his provisional out of the bunker, needing at least a 5 in the hope to keep up with Ruben. I can tell you that Ruben has made his bogey 5 to take the clubhouse lead on +1, and now Richard needs to get up and down to join Ruben at +1 for a playoff.
Shot, Rich.
Nerves, nerves, nerves.
One slice, one game.
Now we hang on for a playoff.
All part of the fun.
Let's hope for a playoff.
That's a great knocker.
Stay up. Oh, we got it.
The second last 4 ball now on the green. Dana Perumal looking to end his day with a bogey. He has got it. A +8 finish at his first major attempt. It's all happening now. Etienne Pina has set up a par putt for 3 points to pass the leaders. Oh no, it's not meant to be. And it's now a 3-way playoff for the lead. After almost holing out for an eagle, Wayne Jensen completes his 10th major with a well-deserved birdie to finish on +7. Okay.
Well played, dude.
Well played. Thanks, Thanks for the game, man.
Well played. Oh, man, thanks a lot, man.
We are down to the last. We're waiting for Carl Jarks to find his ball in the bushes because there's a 3-way tie for +1. And he is the last person who can get into this 3-way tie unless he gets up and down here to get through. +1, waiting for a playoff. How was your round?
Yeah, no, good round. I had a great first 9, but second 9 I went off the boil a little bit and just blew 2 shots on the last hole. So going to be tough to get the mind back into it and get ready for the last hole.
Whatever drive, only one.
Yeah, only one today. accurate and straight. So I had a good time of it today.
Only 2 players left out on the course. A long putt for Christo Ellis ending his day. Yes, a good roll and a tie for 4th on +4. Donnie Geldenhuys left to complete his round with a par putt. So close, that leaves him also in a tie with Christo on +4.
What is the score?
So there you have it. What a nail-biting finish. A 3-way tie at the top of the leaderboard on +1 and all 3 guys playing off a 9 handicap. And we look forward to only the 2nd playoff in major history. Steyn City, true to form, providing the field with a tough challenge with all the players finishing over par.
Where is that? Hello, JC. Lekker. Say hi.
3-way playoff, gents. We've got Ruben, we've got Richard. Nobody strokes. So the lowest score wins. Etienne deciding he would tee off first. And his ball landing on the right-hand side of the green. Richard with an opportunity to pull closer. Nope, that's also headed to the right-hand side of the green. Last to tee off is Ruben. So that means it's down to 2 players for the Summer Cup, while the onlookers wait to see what happens when Etienne and Richard arrive. First to play, Richard. Putting from off the green, he must leave this close. Good effort, but still a bit left for his par. Etienne with a chip. This looks good. Very good. That will be a certain par. Now for Richard to keep the playoff alive with a nerve-wracking 1-meter putt. Straight into the back of the cup and back to the tee box for the 2nd playoff hole. The 2nd playoff hole would not separate them, and back on the tee for the 3rd attempt. The African sunset showing off to provide added drama to hopefully the final hole.
At the moment, I think it's advantage to Richard. He's over in 1, although he's on the cart path. He's got a drop, tricky little chip down here, and Etienne's in the bunker, I believe, for 3. So we might have a result now coming out of this hole.
Richie, you over? Over for 1. Etienne's over for 3.
Yeah.
So I've just got a delicate chip shot, and hopefully 2 putts should be enough from there.
Richard with a delicate chip after dropping. Very good effort. The ball needs to slow down. It's come to a stop. After hitting his first into the water, Etienne must sink this for any hope. So close, but it looks like time has run out and Richard has the center stage. Nice, Rich. Okay, so this could be it. This could be the win. Yes, we have a champion. We have a Summer Cup champion. How do you feel, matey?
Yep, very
Talk
good.
to us. We're on Facebook Live.
We spoke at the beginning of the game about trying to get that elusive win. Finally,
Yes.
I got it. I had to work a little bit harder. Made it hard on myself as well by messing up the last hole. But all good. Yeah, feels very, very good. Like the lads all around, and it's a good vibe here. With
3 playoff holes. That must do a lot for your nerves.
Yeah, it does. A little bit shaky, a little bit rushed on a couple of putts, but it's why we play Duckhook, is to have that social interaction and to have fun.
Competition. Go shake their hands. They're waiting for you.
A first major win and career win for Richard Stewart. He takes away 850 player ranking points and the confidence to close off the Sunday League as the champion with only 2 events to play. We leave you with some entertainment from on the course. Thanks for watching, and remember, Duckhook Golfers is where social golf finds competition.
Hello, Maz.
Hello.
It's going well, pas op met my bal.
Thought I was filming it.
Yeah, I thought you found it.
Leading this 4-ball, how's it going?
No, I'm not leading this 4-ball.
Are you not?
Eric is. Yes.
Sorry. Leading this 4-ball after 8 hours, how are you doing?
Good, enjoying it, a lot of fun. I'm going to go a bit to right, and by the flag it's going to come back to the left.